Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111 and welcome to the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel. And I am here with a special reading. I want to tell you guys, please make sure that you watch the Queen of Light reading that I just did about the soul contract before you watch this one. And the reason why is because based on what came out of the soul contract reading, I wanted to kind of like do a little bit of a follow up based on those energies. So what we're doing here in this reading is we're looking at masculine's energy towards his feminine and his energy towards the connection with his feminine. And then we're going to get a guidance card from him for him on that energy towards feminine. The next thing we're looking at is what is his energy towards the karmic, because it did come up very strongly in the soul contract reading. And we're going to understand what his energy is towards the karmic at this time, and what is his energy towards the connection with the karmic at this time, and what is his guidance about that karmic situation. So let's go ahead and get started with the bottom of the deck for his energy towards divine feminine and his energy towards his connection with feminine. Look at this. You can't make this up. Who came out today? Lilith. The bottom of the deck for divine masculine's energy towards divine feminine is Lilith. Also a number 7 card, which is very interesting. So I've used the divine feminine and masculine reunited deck, and I thought that that would be a good, deck, oracle deck to use, because it's comprised of gods and goddesses, shadows and light. And I thought, you know what? It doesn't matter that the karmic is not the divine feminine. What matters is the energy that comes out. Is it a shadow? Is it a light? Is it a goddess energy? What is it? And so you'll see very clearly how these cards have flown out, what truly both connections are. And so masculine's energy towards his feminine is Lilith, goddess of power. You know, there is a sense that I'm getting of intimidation, that masculine has this intimidation of his feminine because he sees her in so much power. She has power over her shadows. She has power over her light. She has power over her environment. She is his equal, but I don't even feel like he feels like he is her equal yet, okay? So if you guys don't know the story, I'm just going to refresh your memories about Lilith. Lilith was created before Eve, okay? The story of Adam and Eve. Lilith was created before Eve. And the reason the reason why, how Lilith was created was, God, and this is a story, so, look, take what resonates, leave the rest. But there was clay, or the earth, right, that God used, and he created from that same earth man, and he created woman. He created Adam, and he created Lilith. And so Adam, okay, Adam was like, hey, I'm telling you to do this or that or the other thing. He tried to be the superior, right? And Lilith's like, and no, we're equals. I love Lilith. I love her. I love her. She's like, no, we're created from the same earth. We're created from the same clay. Like, you and I are equals. You don't tell me what to do. And so Adam goes to God and says, hey, she's not listening to me, she's not letting me be the dominant, blah, 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 goes and tells on her. And then, unfortunately, then Lilith was cast out of the Garden of Eden. And then, then God, quote unquote, created Eve from Adam's rib, right? So Adam being the dominant, and then Eve being created from his pieces, right? From his ribs. And so there is this energy that Eve, take this how you want, but Eve, represents that repressed feminine energy, that submissive feminine energy, and that is anything but Lilith. Lilith's not having it. Lilith is all about wild and free, and she's not afraid of her sexuality. She's not afraid to speak her truth. She's in her power. And, frankly, that could be taken in today's society, by some people in a negative connotation. Oh, she's too wild. She's too promiscuous. She's too whatever. And that's people that are, wanting her to adapt or be repressed or restricted to a certain society's expectations. Lilith could give two craps about society's expectations. Okay, she's in this energy where she doesn't care if you're intimidated by her. That's your issue if you're intimidated. And so she can be this, powerful goddess and still be of service, right? But she doesn't have to play nice, and she won't play nice if she doesn't have to. So she's in this energy of power, and this is how masculine is seeing her. He's like, man, she is a goddess. And so the cards that clarify that at the bottom of the deck are that, Six of Swords, he wants to get to a peaceful place with her. He wants to come into reunion, Six of Cups with her. He sees her as someone who's exciting and energetic and heated and exhilarating. But right now he is in this energy where he feels very restricted. He feels trapped. He's in codependencies. He's got some emotional baggage. So while he wants to move into this union for sure, he's like, oh man, there's things that have to end. There's things that I need to change before I go into this like hot energy with my feminine. So what is his energy towards his feminine? God of unity, Yeshua. He sees his feminine as someone who just loves him unconditionally. She's not afraid to get mad at him. She's not afraid to speak her mind to him. She's not afraid of anything. But what the thing is, like, she could be gentle with him, but she can also be very stern. And the way that his energy is towards his feminine is he's like, she loves me unconditionally. And he knows he has to bring healing to this connection and to his feminine as a king. He needs to bring in stability. He needs to bring in the energy of, like being someone who is a ruler of his environment too. He has to bring in that healing because he's broken her heart too many times. He's been in this energy where the situation has not worked out with them too many times, and he needs to bring in healing from the breakup. He has to communicate with her. So he knows that every time they've broken up, she has forgiven him or she has released because she's in this powerful energy of her shadows and her light. And the one thing that stands out to him the most right now is that this feminine loves me unconditionally. And I need to bring in healing and stability. I need to bring in the truth from the last time we broke up, and I need to talk to her about it. And I feel like, really, like, let's keep it real. I feel like he is elusive right now. I feel like he's skirting the issues. He knows he needs to do it, but he's not doing it yet. He's not getting to the core of their issues yet. He may be like scratching the surface, but he's not at the core of it. What is his energy towards the connection with feminine? Joy. He wants to do this dance with her. He wants to have fun with her. He wants to be passionate with her. He wants to love her. He wants to laugh with her. There's this light. This is the light side of these cards. These cards are, the shadows are blue. The light is white. The gods and goddesses are gray and this, auburn color. And so, not auburn, but beige. So he sees her as nothing but a goddess and in the light. The way he experiences his connection is he is in so much joy. He loves that they're talking again. He wants to come into this Ten of Cups. He wants to come into this union. But there are things that need to end first, and that is his toxic energy, where this King of Earth, King of Pentacles, where he is stuck right now, or where he is, remember, weighed down or chained down right now. So what is his guidance? Bottom of the deck for both cards is the card of the stars. A long journey brings rewards. So he's definitely in the energy of, he knows he's got to move forward on the journey. He knows there's cleansing that needs to happen. This has been a long journey with both the karmic and karmic situations and third parties and his feminine, but he knows the rewards are coming. And so specifically for divine masculine's energy, like his guidance towards his feminine air, seek a union of mind and spirit. This is Gemini, This is Aquarius and this is Libra. He needs to take a balanced approach. He has to unify his mind, his logic, with his spirit. Okay? This is that energy where he needs to bring in balance. He needs to seek guidance in the spiritual and astral or ethereal realms. Remember, we got that Queen of Swords in the Queen of Light reading. And here it is. His guidance as related to his feminine is masculine, get in your heart, get in your mind, get in your spirit, get in your wisdom, right? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, get into your balance, understand your twin, Lover's card, Aquarius, Star card. That's what he's being guided. He's being guided towards the truth of his journey. So he needs to have his own mind come into union with his spirit. So now, what is his energy towards the karmic? Bottom of the deck, sacred sexuality. This is very interesting because when sacred sexuality comes out, that's that light energy, right? That's that energy of, things that are aligned in the physical body. So he craves the energy of oneness. He craves that energy of unity. The unity is here. He wants to merge with another body, another spirit. And he may have thought that when he was in this energy of that toxicity and that devil energy, that this is where he was uniting. He was looking for immediate gratification. He's in this energy where my 10 of cups, right? He knows it's here with this feminine. But he was creating it or trying to create it in this karmic situation. But he's the wiser now, Queen of Swords. He's coming into that union of mind and spirit. He's the wiser now. He sees that he was in this energy of daydreams and that this connection with this karmic is stuck. It's stuck and it's duty bound. He's bound. Didn't we see that? Weighed down, emotional baggage. That's what's keeping him from his union. It's weighed down. It's stuck. And it's bound by duty. He has karmic duty to this person, situation. So what's his energy towards this karmic? Look at this, codependency. There is absolutely an energy of codependency here between the two of them. It's a shadow card, by the way, and I was not even surprised to get this card and it being a shadow. His energy towards that karmic is that it's a dysfunctional dynamic between the two of them. It's excessive in emotional, physical, and psychological reliance. It's like, this neediness, this attachment, where if we're physical, it's codependent. We have to always be with each other, talk to each other, connect with each other. It's codependent. There's no independent. Look who's independent. Our goddess Lilith. She's an equal. He sees the unity and the unconditional love with his feminine. But here, with the karmic, he's like, oh my God, this is dysfunctional. We're operating in scarcity. We're operating in lack. And he's starting to see that. So he's coming into this energy of his personal power, right? Around any new opportunities and offer, he's restraining from that. He's going within. He is really examining himself and his connection with this karmic and looking for his way out. His way out from any sort of responsibility and duty. What's his energy towards the connection with this karmic? Another shadow card came out. You can't make this up. Inner child. What connects them is that they're both hurt. They're traumatized. They're both scared. They both feel unsafe. So they haven't committed to learning and evolving and growing through that wound. But guess what? He's the King of Swords to the Queen of Swords, right? She's learning. He's learning. They're both learning. And what they're learning is that they have been holding on to this connection. They have been restricted in this connection because they're not sharing their heart. They're actually sharing their trauma. It's a trauma bond. This karmic connection between the two of them and the way that he experienced this connection is that they're both holding on to their trauma. And neither one is in their heart space. Neither one is in the heart. What's interesting to note here, this is a number 6. This is a number 7. He's got to get through this energy to get to Lilith. This is a number 1 card, which is the God card of unity. This is another number 1 card, but it's the shadow card of codependency. He's got to beat the shadow to get into unity with feminine, right? This is a number 9 card, which is joy. And this is a number 3 card. This is that third party issue. There's 3 people working together, and he's got to grow and develop if he's going to close the cycle and end with this 10 of Cups and joy with feminine. He's got to come into that union in spirit. So his guidance card for this connection with the karmic is fire. Reckless actions lead to conflict. This is that energy of fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So he's very much in this energy of he knows that he needs to take action. His guidance from spirit is masculine. You have to take action. You've got to take energetic, real action to destruct this codependency and inner child trauma bond with the karmic. You must do that. And it's also telling us that this energy is aggressive and passionate, right? See, the passion is restricted here. It's not able to happen here with this bonfire energy because he needs to apply it here right now to burn this connection to the ground. And frankly, that spark, once he lights the match on it, it will end this connection. It will destruct this connection. And that's what he needs to do. He needs to destruct the trauma. The King of Swords to the Queen of Swords, they're teaching each other. Karmic and masculine are teaching each other. They are bound by trauma. They are bound by shadows. There's a lot to learn here before he's even ready for Lilith, before he's even ready to be in this unconditional love, before he can ever experience true joy and emotional bliss. He's got to burn this energy down and come into this union of his own mind and spirit. Now, don't forget, join the Soul Circle. We went live today, everybody. I'm going to attach the link here. Join now. There's a video here at the end that tells you all about the Soul Circle and what it's all about, and also a demo of what it's like to be a member. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.